matchup in store between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Daniel Gossett, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Carlos Medeiros. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Arkansas, shortstop, Carlos Medeiros.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. And the pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Digging in, Michael Tadano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Tillman. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Tadano leads off first with one away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lutz moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. At the plate, Kirk Neuenheim.
Center fielder, Kirk Neuenheim.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. That misses. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but this will be a foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with two strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One hit, one left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Juan Ornelas, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Theodore Bach. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Line towards center field. Neuenhuis is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Into the box now, Basil Lutz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Lewis Tillman. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Lombardozzi. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Neuenhuis is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Settling in now, Billy Whitmore.
Third baseman, Billy Whitmore.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Lutz at second, Tillman at first, 2 out in the inning. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Stepping in, Kevin Templeton, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Popped him up. Whitmore in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Digging in, Carl Falk. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Lombardozzi over to his left, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, catcher, Brandon McMahon.
Digging in, Brandon McMahon. First offering on its way. This is line to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Ronaldo Arturo.
Right fielder, Reynaldo Arturo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Varner onto the grass. Makes the play. 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball. Strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Dana Ibar, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Batting 9th, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Lopez. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Tadano. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, JT Lorang. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Lorang.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Two 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now batting, Stephen Conklin. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Medeiros. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The right fielder, number
Now in the
19.
box, Michael Tadano, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. We've played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Theodore
Leading off for the Rockhounds. Center fielder, Theodore.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it out.
Lutz.
Standing in now, Basil Lutz, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Tadano is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lewis Tillman.
Lewis Tillman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Steve Lombardozzi, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Billy Whitmore.
Striding in once again, Billy Whitmore. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. To short. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Ty Barner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through. A base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Carl Falk. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon McMahon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronaldo Arturo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Medeiros is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher, Dustin Garneau.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box, Dana Ibar. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Digging in, Benito Lopez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, one there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now is the DH, JT Lorang. He drew a walk his first time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Stephen Conklin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Ties him up inside with a good fastball. Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Carlos Medeiros, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Theodore Bach. He singled his last time up.
Theodore Bach.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Basil Lutz. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Tadano is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter number 5, shortstop.
Ready once again, Lewis Tillman. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Into the box now, Steve Lombardozzi, as he sends it on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, third baseman, Billy Whitmore.
So digging in now, Billy Whitmore, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Now batting, right fielder, Reynaldo Arturo.
Into the box, Reynaldo Arturo, as he grounds one briskly to short.
Now batting, catcher, Dustin Garneau.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Garneau. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time, not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Michael Tadano. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Ty Barner. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Whitmore fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Ready for another shot now, Kirk Neuenhuis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Count even now at 1-1. swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas, number 86, Dominic Sullivan.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dana
Rockhounds.
Ibar.
Designated hitter, Dana.
Here comes the first
Ibar.
pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Benito Lopez.
Standing in, Benito Lopez. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball. Talk about that's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your success as a pitcher.
Back here on MLB News Summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Stepping up now, Kevin Templeton. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the 1st out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Carl Falk. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping into the box, Brandon McMahon. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bach is under it, and that's the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready now, Basil Lutz.
Leading off for Midland, left fielder, Basil Lutz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of
here. Into the box, Lewis Tillman. And this one's in the dirt. Lutz stands at second with no outs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Lombardozzi. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Billy Whitmore will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Flipped out the other way towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
A right fielder, number 3.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a big job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
In now, Ronaldo Arturo as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for the runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
And here now is Dustin Garneau as he puts it on the ground to third. To his left, Falk. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dana Ibar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 7-0. Now batting, JT Lorang. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Chopped weakly to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Conklin.
Stepping in, Stephen Conklin. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Medeiros.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Carlos Medeiros. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Arturo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Benito Lopez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Benito Lopez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Stepping in now, Theodore Bach. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Basil Lutz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box now, Lewis Tillman, as he'll reach for 1 and come up empty for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
Lopez on third with 2 out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Just got a piece up the line. Paul loves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. 9th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 7-0. Digging in to try it again, Michael Tadano starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Looped out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kirk Neuenhuis. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And that's the second out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
First baseman number 5.
Riding in once again, Kevin Templeton. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Rockhounds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Daniel Gossett takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Travelers,
well,
no runs.
Tonight, guys, was the first game of this 3-game series.
Time of the ball game.
Tomorrow, the Rockhounds are off from baseball. We will be returning Wednesday. So Wednesday we will have our second game of this 3-game series with the Northwest Arkansas Travelers. And then we'll have another 3-game series with the Midland Rockhounds. Taking on the San Antonio Missions, coming back April 15th. Well, this will just about do it. Tonight's final game leaves the Rockhounds 7 and the Arkansas Travelers nothing. Well, guys, this will just about do it for the game tonight. We hope y'all enjoyed the new version for the Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. And most likely, guys, this will just about do it for my friends here. Have a good night, everybody. Be safe, make wise choices, and welcome to the show of 2018.